Hello everyone. Okay, ducky. Alright, so I'm gonna share it to my beauty group, rayahopebeauty.com, and we're gonna post the shopping link right here in the comments, and then we're gonna share this to my other pages. I have 2 pages. Hi Kathy, I'm doing great. I have like a blog page which is called Raya Hope. And I post a lot of my like fashion stuff on there. Sorry if I seem so dark. Hold on. Okay, that's better. And then I also have a beauty page which is called Beauty by Raya Hope. So make sure you are following in all of the above. All right, share one more place. So who is excited for Black Friday? I know I am. Even though I feel like I've already been like shopping like so much. Like I'm almost done with my Christmas shopping. Who else is almost done? Or are you like the late one where it's like you don't even start shopping until like the week before Christmas? I'm an online shopper, so I always like shop way before just because everything has to be shipped. And sometimes I don't want to, you know, if something's back ordered or doesn't come or whatever. You're almost done, Kathy? I know I'm almost done. My in-laws, we pull names. My in-laws, that side of the family is so big. Like our like casual dinners are like 20 plus people. Like that's like low, you know? So for Christmas we like all draw names. So I'm pretty much done with the kids, besides a few stocking things. I'm done with my husband. I'm done with all the women in the family. I just have like the drawing one, which obviously I'm not gonna know until Thanksgiving. But can you believe Thanksgiving is next week? Like, what? Like it was just Halloween, like yesterday. It's crazy. Time is like flying. That saying, what is it? The days are long, the years are quick. Like, has never been truer. I have toddlers. If you're new around here, my name's Raya, obviously. I live in San Diego. I got 2 little kids, Abel, who's turning 5 in January, and Royce, my daughter. She turned 3 on the 3rd. I know, Thanksgiving's in 2 days. That's mind-blowing. So I'm like in that stage in my life where my kids are like growing so quickly. My husband and I are like so busy working, and it's crazy. Crazy. All right, so anywho, welcome to the show. We're gonna be doing, I didn't even really give this tutorial much of a name. Sometimes I'll label them like full glam look or Thanksgiving holiday glam or whatever. I just needed to do my makeup for the day, and I thought might as well do it with you guys, right? So the last tutorial I did a like a bronzy eye. That'd be perfect for Thanksgiving. So if you need some inspo, make sure that you follow me on Facebook, and you can search through all of my tutorials. So the last time I did my makeup was more of a bronzy, like full coverage, like glam look. Today is gonna be kind of like an everyday look. Yay! Hi Tasha. Aw, you're so sweet. Woo. Okay, so right now I'm putting on a color corrector. This is by Maybelline. It is in the color yellow, obviously. I love using this one because it helps to cancel out purple and blue undertones in your skin. It's really brightening, and I just really like the texture of this one. It's not too thick, it's not too heavy, and you can get it at Target. Awesome, Jody. Yay! Color correctors. Yeah, I actually have Sandy. I actually did it without color correctors the other day, and I was like, I actually kind of liked it. It's more of like, what's the word I want to use? It's more like of a security blanket for me now that my dark circles have gotten a lot better. And I don't know, I just feel like I've been doing it for so long. I'm such a creature of habit, like it's not even funny. And I've been doing my makeup with color correctors for almost 3 years now, so it's just kind of like my routine. So this color corrector is by LA Girl. You can get it on Amazon. It's in the color orange, and this is going to cancel out purple and blue undertones and really just kind of camouflage your under eye. Some tricks with this though is you want to make sure that you're blending it down really well. Hi Lucy. Hi Becky. Hi Jen. Hi Jessa. You want to make sure that you're blending it down super well, and yeah, that you're just blending it. Blend it, blending. Because if you don't, it's gonna like be super kind of tacky, it's kind of thick underneath your eye, and it's gonna take some effort to cover. And if you are not in a full coverage makeup, like if you are kind of less is more, no fuss muss kind of gal, color correctors won't be your jam. So just skip this step. I will say though, when I don't do my color correctors, my makeup routine's so much faster. Hello, how are you ladies? Who is ready for Thanksgiving and who is panicking? We don't cook. My mom cooks and my mother-in-law cooks, so I luck out. But and we do 2 houses, so I never get asked to bring hot stuff. So it's not that big of a deal for us, but my poor mom is running around like a chicken with her head cut off. Aw, thanks Jamie Lee. Yay, you're ready, awesome. Yeah, so if you guys need the link for any of the Lange products, I also work with this company called Lange. I demo their hair products and they're amazing. I love them. So if you need some good gift ideas, they're an also a really good idea to do for the women in your family. Aw, thanks Bobby. Hello Juana. Nice Jody, that's the best. Okay, so right now I'm taking my coverage, and this is the BB Flawless Complexion Enhancer. I've been really loving this coverage a lot lately. It's just super fast, it's easy. I love how hydrating it is, especially during the winter. My skin tends to feel just really dry, so I love the moisturizing coverage of the BB Flawless. So if you're, like I said, if you're a no muss fuss kind of gal, the BB Flawless would be a great option for you. A great option for you because it's super hydrating, really easy. All you have to do is squirt a little bit on your powder concealer brush. This is by Unique, and I just kind of dot it around my face. And now the BB Flawless is really like a medium coverage, but can totally be buildable. So if you like more full coverage like I do, you can absolutely build up this coverage to equal out to your skin tone. Aw, yeah, I'm so glad, April. I'm doing my job then. So I love going in first with my powder concealer brush. This again is by Unique. Everything I'm so far using besides the color correctors. So the brush and the foundation are right here, RayaHopeYouDo.com. You can pick them up. The BB Floss, this is the shade Bisque, and as you can see, it blends super well. So if you're kind of a complexion close to mine, you'd be Bisque. If you're a little bit darker than I am, you'd be the shade Honey. But if you're not sure what color to pick up, you can always message me and I can color match you and give you a recommendation, help you out. So I love applying this brush first because it just applies it very evenly and not like really built up in any areas. That's when you start to get cakey, when you have too much makeup in like certain spots of your face. And that can happen if you are applying it with your hands or if you're applying it with like a cheap brush. Sometimes the brushes or the blending or the beauty blenders that you apply your foundation with can eat up a lot of the product or just not apply it very evenly. So I really I would really suggest to make sure that you are using that you're investing a little bit in the tools that you're using to put on your makeup. The brand I'm using is called Unique. It's available on my website, RayaHopeYouDo.com. Has a love it guarantee, so if you don't love any of the makeup for any reason, you can return it for your money back. How can I see my order that I order from your link? If it's from Unique, you can always message me and I can help you, but you should always get an email confirmation with Unique. Yes, Carol, go ahead and shoot me a go ahead and shoot me a message. Yay, hi Connie. Hi Janie. Hi Ruth. Hi Marcy. If you guys need any help or have any like personalized questions, shoot me a message and I can help you. I'd love to help. Okay, but do you see how like 3 little layers of this BB Flawless give you great coverage? And if you like lighter coverage, you can just do lighter coverage. You don't have to do 3 layers. You can stop at 1. And then I'm gonna just pop it on my fingers, and we are gonna pop it on our under eye like this. Thanks, Stacy. And now I'm gonna take my dirty beauty blender. You guys, I keep telling myself I'm gonna wash my brushes and I forget. So this is a really good example of not how to use a beauty blender because it's super dirty. Should be a lot cleaner than this, but it's all right. I'm using the shade Bisque, and no, Bisque is going to be lighter than Taffeta. Sorry, I saw the comment up there about it. If you're Taffeta, you'd probably use the shade Honey in the BB Flawless. But like I said, you can always private message me and I can give you a recommendation. I love color correctors. I use them personally. Just the only thing with them is you better like full coverage because you are gonna need some good coverage to cover them. Yes, it depends. If you wear Taffeta in the liquid foundation, Bisque might be a little too light for you, but you can always mix them. Like I went on this huge bender where I was loving to mix the BB Floss and the Liquid Touch. Honestly, I still love doing it. It's just, I don't know, kind of go with whatever I just pick up out of my case nowadays. No, not at all. So Kelly, if that is your issue, you're gonna wanna make sure that you're using the Glorious Face Primer and make sure you're really applying it on your nose. And then you wanna go in with the Touch Build Setting Spray and spray that area as well. It sounds like to me that your natural oils from your skin are pushing against in that area. So you need more like a primer and coverage. I love the two I just recommended. And then another thing that's gonna help you is, I'm glad you actually asked that question, because what is gonna help is applying your foundation with Younique's blending buds really gonna help. So what that does is it kind of compacts the makeup in a place rather than just buffing it on top. So if you find that you're wearing makeup and then throughout the day it doesn't look like you're wearing any, and you're not oily, but you get oily when you wear makeup, applying your foundation with Younique's blending buds is really gonna help. Like you can see, when you're patting it in like this, you're compacting it down rather than just kind of swirling and buffing it on top. Does it stay or get no, if I were to sweat, I mean, if I was sweating a lot, I would probably just look like glistening, but no, the way I set my makeup would absorb that as well. Hi Amy. So right now I'm going with Younique's blending buds. Add a little more coverage for those color correctors. Hello from Texas. And we're just kind of going over everywhere, especially the areas where I have natural creasing, which is like around my mouth, around my forehead. And then I don't want my under eyes to crease, so I kind of go over those a few times, just like that. All right, look at this coverage, you guys. Is this not amazing? For a BB Flawless, for a BB cream is what I was trying to say. BB cream is gonna be a moisturizing coverage. So if you're dry skin, mature skin, have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles, that's gonna be your BFF. All right, so now we're gonna take our Skin Perfecting Concealer, and I'm just gonna grab a tiny bit and warm it up within my fingers like this. Hello from New Hampshire. Hello from Delaware. Thank you. Younique Skincare is who to thank for that. My skin used to be super uneven, prone to breakouts, super oily, and I started just being super religious and religious and consistent with my skincare routine, and it's made the biggest difference. If you guys are looking for an amazing skincare routine, Younique's Uplift Beauty Serum, Time Correcting Night Cream, and Rose Water, those three things transformed my skin. Amazing. Oh, thank you. Yes, sorry. So I used the Skin Perfecting Concealer in the shade Organza, and I just popped it underneath my eye in a V shape, just like this. And I'm going in with Younique's smaller blending bud, and we're just bouncing it off our skin like this underneath. And this is gonna add, it's gonna brighten your under eye, it's gonna open up your eyes, it's gonna give you a more youthful appearance, and it covers dark circles really well, and the color correctors super well. But do you see how amazing this coverage is? So this was only the BB Flawless Complexion Enhancer in the shade Bisque for our foundation, and then our Skin Perfecting Concealer for our under eye, and then I've used the powder concealer brush to buff it in, and now I'm going in with with the blending buds. All of these are available on my website, rayahopebeauty.com. Yay, thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, if you guys haven't done so, make sure you click that share button in the bottom left-hand corner. Even if you just want to share it to your wall, so when you do get your products in the mail, you can watch it back. I will. As soon as I get to browse, I'll give you guys the full rundown, how I do them and what I use and all that jazz. All right, So now that our makeup, our foundation concealer is done, now I'm going to use a technique called baking. And what baking is, it's taking a translucent setting powder like this, and it's going to like basically draw out the natural oils of your skin. Okay, so I'm going to take a dirty, again, I need to wash it, I'm sorry, beauty blender. This one's from like Ulta, and I sprayed it with my Touch Bold setting spray to really cling on to the loose translucent powder. I'm just gonna tap it in, and I kind of massage it like this to make it like fall out so there's not a ton of product on it. And then we're just gonna pat it all over. Oh, you're sweet. Thank you. I'm so glad. That is why I do this. Yes, we have a Black Friday sale coming up. It's going to be 9 days total. Each day is going to be a different bundle and a different deal. Most of which are actually going to be limited edition products or new products that are launching, or limited edition shades. So I like to tell you guys, if you're waiting to put in an order thinking that that is going to go on sale, it's probably not. Most of our Black Friday is not with core products. It may be with a core product, but maybe a limited edition shade. But our Black Friday bundles are usually designed for like gifts. When you buy them, they come like already pre-wrapped, so you can literally take them out of the box and put them under the tree. Like they come in this really pretty, unique bag with tissue paper, like a little card ready for you to sign. So if you're not sure what to get, like your mom or your sister, whoever, these bundles that are going to be launching would be perfect. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Okay, so I just put that translucent setting powder anywhere that I have natural creasing or I have natural oils, which is basically like my T-zone, and then my under eyes. So I put there. I put the translucent setting powder and I just sweep away anything left over, because you just want it to be a very light layer. And that's going to give you a more matte look. It's going to draw out those natural oils and trap them, so they're not going to be pushing against your makeup. They're going to be pushing against that translucent setting powder, like trapping it basically. Is it wrong to put the foundation or concealer on your lips? No, some people like doing that. They think that, some people have experienced that it makes your lipstick last longer. It's all personal preference. I hate the taste of that. Like, I don't like that. So I don't, but you can totally do it. So the deals launch on Black Friday, but I get alerted and I get told what the deals are the day before each deal. So make sure that you are in my beauty page, my beauty group. It's called Beauty by Raya Hope. I'm going to be announcing what the deals are with the link as soon as I know. I'm going to tell you guys like ASAP. I know there's some presenters that are going to wait until like the morning of. I'm not gonna wait. Like, I want to tell you guys what they are as soon as possible. So make sure that you are in my beauty group. Beauty by Raya Hope is what it's called. Or I have a text alert, and if you want to sign up for that, it's 81010 is the number, and then you're going to text 81010. You're going to text it at symbol Raya Hope, all one word, at Raya Hope. That's what you're going to text. I also am going to announce what they are on my Instagram. So if we're not friends on Instagram, make sure that you're following me on there. My name is Raya Hope on there too. Okay, so right now I'm taking a gigantic kabuki brush. I'll give you guys a link to this when I get off. And I'm taking my Touch Behold pressed powder, and this is in the shade Taffeta. And I'm just, hi Nicole, I'm just gonna tap this all over. This is gonna set my foundation. Even though I feel like I have dry skin nowadays with it being so dry out, this isn't going to dry out your skin. This is not going to make it look patchy or cakey. This pressed powder is so silky. It's so like medium coverage by itself. So when you're applying it over a liquid, even if it's a BB cream, it's still going to be like a full coverage. Yeah, Hope's my middle name. Oh, that's awesome. Ray is a good name. They tell me at 2 o'clock the day before. This is the Touch Behold, or sorry, no it's not. It's the Mineral Touch Pressed Powder in the shade Taffeta. So each day is a different bundle, and they're available only for 24 hours. So you couldn't like put one in your cart and then wait for the next day. You'd have to buy them like on the day. And from my experience, I've been with Younique for going on 3 years, so this will be my 3rd year for Black Friday. Not to scare you, but every deal sells out within hours. Like, it won't last 24 hours. Like, I would doubt if it lasted 6 hours. They did say that they upped their quantity from the last year, which is really good. So maybe it will last 3 hours, but I doubt it would even last 6. So if you do want in on those deals, make sure you snag, like, literally add them to your cart checkout as soon as possible. Yeah, they're that good of deals though. Like, last year they were giving, I'm like, how are you guys making money? Like, the bundles were like $30 and you get a lot of product for that. Plus already gift wrapped. It's awesome. Press powder is my favorite. You can even use it without foundation. Yes, it's seriously such good coverage. I joke around and say if I was trapped on a desert island, this is the product I would bring, because it's just so silky. It makes your makeup look like a porcelain doll. Like, it just is so good. Like, better than MAC. I'm saying it. Better than MAC, better than Estee Lauder. Like, this pressed powder is like game changer. And it doesn't matter if you have dry skin or wrinkles or fine lines, it's not going to seep into them. This is so silky. It's so good. So that was the pressed powder. So now our face is done. Now we're going to contour and add some dimension. You're so welcome, Karen. How and will we get to see the bundles? You'll want to make sure that you're in my beauty group, Beauty by Raya Hope. I'll announce the bundles there, and how you can buy them, see them, touch them, feel them, is my website, rayahopebeauty.com. Memorize it, write it down, save it in your notes. rayahopebeauty.com. You'll check in with there, and it's going to be on the front screen. Once you get in the website. Yay! You should do one of these. When you get your, you should do one of these awesome Facebook Lives when you get your petty. What petty? What am I doing? What am I doing this week? So if you have oily skin, I would recommend using the Liquid Touch foundation and setting it with the translucent setting powder and using the pressed powder like I did. And if you guys, I just encourage you guys all, if you're gonna purchase the makeup, just shoot me a message and I can help color match you, give you a recommendation. But if you guys have any questions, you can always message me. Okay, so we're gonna contour now. I'm gonna use my Beachfront Bronzer in the shade Hermosa. And we're just going to start contouring this, and I'm gonna just pop this in the hollow of my cheek. And this is gonna really slim down my face. It's gonna make my cheekbones pop out and just give our makeup a little pizzazz. So you're gonna do just the temples of your forehead, little swirls, and I kind of go back and forth, just kind of bringing in this area. So it's gonna make our forehead look a little smaller, but it's gonna make our center of our face really pop out. Shauna, you're gonna want the Glorious Face Primer and the Touch Bold Setting Spray and the blending buds to apply your foundation. Younique's blending buds make a huge difference. Courtney, you would probably use a peach or a yellow would help. Okay, so you're just gonna go around your jawline. Yes, Tracy, preach. So good, it's my favorite. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing. Scars and wrinkles, Beachfront Bronzer. You're gonna want to do the Glorious Face Primer, Touch Bold Setting Spray. That's like the answer to every problem, I feel like. So those two things before your makeup and after your makeup. Blending buds really make a difference with how like compacted and how smooth your makeup looks. So Younique's blending buds really make a difference. And then you're gonna want something like a thicker coverage, like the BB Flawless. The consistency of this is a little bit more thicker than the Liquid Touch foundation. So the BB Flawless, and you can even mix this with the concealer to make it even more thicker. The thicker, the better it's gonna cover for your skin, like for scars. So that was what I would recommend for you, Brianna. Hello. Okay, so let's just take a moment. Little tiny bit of contouring. Look at that difference. This is the Beachfront Bronzer by Younique in the shade Hermosa. You can grab it here. No contour, contour. Do you see that difference? See how much thinner this side of my face looks? How much more dimensional this side, and how much like plumper and bigger my eyes look. My hair looks like a hot mess right now. Ignore that. But look at that difference. Isn't that crazy? It was a tiny bit of bronzer. Thank you. These are from Lavender Blue. So nuts. Tiny bit of bronzer. All right, we're gonna catch this side up. And if you're more, less is more, you could totally just do that and be done with it and see how even just a little tiny bit makes a difference. But I'm not a less is more kind of gal. So we're gonna build this contour up. But like I said, all of this makeup brand I'm using, totally buildable. Hi, Stephanie. Yay. You are so welcome. I'm so excited for you and your goodies. Goodies. And like I said, everything I'm using is available right here. This brush is by It Cosmetics. So I'll give you guys the link to it when I get off. Make sure you comment something, anything, heart, smiley face, hi, hello, whatever. That way you'll be alerted when I comment back in the comments when I get off. I'll post the full product list of everything I used in the order in which I used it, and the links to the products that are not by Unique. Okay, contour done. Now we're gonna add some color to our skin. I'm gonna seal some of these things up so I don't drop them all over the place. Okay. Hello, how are you? Oh my gosh, yay! I know, the Kudos is so good. If you're new around here and you're like, what's a Kudos? It's our monthly deal. Like every month we have a different bundle or a different deal on sale. This month is the Kudos, which would be, you're gonna get the Epic Mascara, eyeliner, liquid lipstick, and the cleansing stick that removes all eye makeup. So you get all four of those, and you get to pick the colors for everything, and for $69, which is like 30% savings. So good. Like me coverage and have oily skin. Marine, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I'm so bad at pronouncing it. Shoot me a message and I can give you like a recommendation for your skin. Use Huda Beauty foundation. Where would I be? Shoot me a message so I can answer you. I know, it went so fast. But for oily skin, I recommend the Liquid Touch foundation and the concealer and the setting powder. All right, so now we're gonna go in with our blush. This is in the shade Serene. I'm gonna take out my blusher brush. We're gonna smile and just start tapping it on. I love this blush. It's perfect if you aren't a real big blush girl or you just want something, I don't know, if your makeup has been feeling dull, this will give it a pizzazz. Little zhuzh. So you're just gonna tap it on the apple of your cheek, working closer to your hairline and closer to your bronzer. Ah, yay, hi. Aw, thank you. So we're just gonna tap this on, but look at how gorgeous that is. Makes our cheekbones just pop. Takes like a boring makeup look and just adds a little something, something. So that was a pressed blush in the shade Serene. It's limited edition though, so make sure you snag it. All right, so now we're gonna take our Touch of the Mode Lumenizer, and this is in the shade Lustrous. It's one of my favorites. It's super bronzy and gorgeous. And we're gonna just pop this on the highest parts of our cheekbones. So you're just gonna kind of like do little swirls over here. This makes your cheekbones rise up. Rise up. See how pretty that is? If you are doing family photos, this is like a must. It photographs so well. Yes, Amy. Same. So good. Okay, so that was Lustrous. I am going to clean up my contour. This is not by Unique. This is by Hourglass. I like it just for cleaning up the old contour because you want it to sit like right in this area. Yay, Lori. Okay, so we're gonna pop this, pop black and drop it. Right on there. This helps to just kind of tame the contour. How long does it come out of brush? If you've never opened it, you'd be fine. You could use it for whenever, but when it's opened, I think it's good for a year, 12 months. On the back of every makeup product, you're gonna see like a little cap, little container, and in the container, it's gonna say like 1-2M, so 12 months on the back of pretty much everything. Yeah, so this one's good for 24 months, so 2 years for your concealer. Let's see what the pressed powder is. Doesn't say it on here, actually. Might say it on the box. So sometimes it's on the box, most of the time it's on here. So 12 months for a bronzer, 18 months for a highlight, so it's always different. Let's see what the translucent setting powder is. 18 months. So really, like, generally how long it takes like for products to go bad is usually how long it takes for me to use them up. So that's really nice too. So like a bronzer, I've actually had this for almost 2 years, so we're going more than the 12-month recommendation, but so far so good. Yeah, a little goes such a long way. I've had this particular blush since it launched, and when did this launch? Last convention, so really long time. These products they go a little bit, goes such a long way. Okay, so now we're gonna do our brows. So I get my brows waxed just like at the nail salon, and I naturally have dark brown hair. So I know some people are like, your brows are too dark. I'm like, what do you want me to do about it? I'm not gonna dye them to make them match. My nail color is Lincoln Park After Dark by OPI. I don't know if you meant that. Oh, I already did that one. Okay, so now we're gonna take the brow pencil in medium is the shade, and I love this brow pencil so much. This is by Unique. It is seriously so good. It's my favorite product for my brows. It makes doing them so quick, so easy, and you can totally do this really naturally. Obviously, like, I'm not gonna look that natural since my hair and my brows are two different colors, but this is my natural hair color, so if I was brunette, this would look very natural. Hi, Peggy. Yes, it's my favorite OPI color for sure. Okay, so what I do is I just kind of draw a straight line up, bring it over onto the top till I get to the arch, and then we're gonna just take it straight down. And then I kind of fill in the sparse area and very light-handedly sketch a fake line over this sparse area right here and bring it to connect it back. And that's pretty much it. Let's see how fast and easy that is. Yes, you're gonna love this pencil. So some reasons why I love it: one, it has a retractable tip, so you never have to worry about sharpening it. And two, I love how small it is. Like, brows are not that big. So these big pencils by some of these companies, I'm like, okay, you are setting me up for failure. I love how small and dainty this is, and it's really pigmented, so you don't need to be pushing all hard on it. It lasts a pretty good amount of time. However, I will say if you have like no brow hair and you're using this to fully draw on your brows, you're gonna fly through it. So if you don't really have much of a brow hair to kind of work off of, I would recommend getting Unique's Brow Obsession palette. I'll show it to you guys in 1 second. But that would be the best money-saving tip for you. And like I said, I am like all about you guys saving money. So if you're not sure what products to get or what, you know, if there's a cheaper way, message me and I will tell you what collection comes, you know, what would be the best bet, or, you know, oh no, it's best if you buy them individually or whatever. Just shoot me a message. I can help you guys. So we're just gonna darken them up a little bit. This is the shade medium. Hi, Sandra. No, doesn't dry out. I know, right, Sherry? Medium is the color. And it comes in 3 colors, light, medium, and dark. And they're very easy to blend. So if the medium's too dark for you, you can always take this swivel end and kind of comb through the brow when you're done. It'll lighten the color and make it look more natural. So that's always an option as well. I'm brunette, my brows are lighter than miniature guys. It is what it is. That is the best way to describe brows. It is what it is. Gonna make them look a little more bolder because that is just what we like. Okay. Friday started today. I don't think it starts today. I haven't been told. It's so easy. It doesn't need to be hard. And that's what, so a little background on myself. I was never, like, I'm not a cosmetologist. I never went to beauty school. In fact, like, I never really messed around with makeup until like 3 years ago. My mom was a tomboy, so she never really taught me. My sister is younger than I am, so she didn't really know. And I never really had any other like big women role models that taught me how to do makeup, so I really didn't know anything. So when I finally had my kids and felt like I needed something for me, you know, and I was like, I want to play with makeup, I want to learn how to do it finally. And I grabbed this line of makeup, Unique. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know what to do with these things. One, I love that there's tutorials like this for someone to walk you through it. There's someone that you can message me. You can message me and I can help explain it to you or help, you know, pick you out things like specifically for you. So I loved all those factors in this brand. And it just, these products are so easy to use. It really made learning how to do it like so easy. So like I said, easy, easy, easy. Okay, so now what am I doing? I used the Anastasia clear brow gel. I didn't mention that. That's what I use right now. It kind of like lays the brows in place. So yes, you can get it at Ulta or wherever. All right, so now for eyes, I'm gonna show you guys my little cheat sheet for doing eye makeup, and this is perfect if you're balling on a budget and you want a pretty eye look, but you can't afford to buy like eyeshadow and bronzer and blush and highlight. So this will be a really good tip for you. Thanks, Julia. And it's really awesome because if you buy this makeup, you could lay it out and watch this back and then do your makeup with me. The difference between the two pressed powders, one is more coverage. The Unique pressed powder is more coverage than the Touch Mineral pressed powder. In my opinion though, the Unique pressed powders are more yellow undertone, which I don't have yellow undertones, so the Mineral Touch ones match me better. But like I said, shoot me a message and I can tell you which one is best for you. Yeah, the brow gel is awesome, Gwen. You'll love it. Trying to make up, but I have no clue what to do with it all. Oh, thanks, June. I don't think we're gonna see any core products with our Black Friday sale. And when I say core products, I mean things that are always around, like the brow pencil and like the mascara, things like that. I think that most of the bundles are gonna be limited edition products, like lipsticks that are new colors, you know, that are only available in that bundle. And I think they may be releasing some new products, like some new like forever products, but if you want your hands on them first, you can get them in the bundles. So that's just my personal experience with our Black Friday. That's what it's always been. So that's what I'm kind of estimating it to be like. Oh, yay, Connie, I'm so glad. I know, me too. I hate yellow like on my skin. I feel like it stands out really, it doesn't like blend in. So that's why it's so important to be color matched, because you might think like, oh, you know, I have yellow undertones, but when I look at you, I'm like, oh, okay, this and this is gonna match for her, you know? So make sure that you shoot me a message. Okay, so right now I'm gonna take my Beachfront Bronzer, the same thing I popped in my contour, and I'm gonna be using, want them to bring back metallic. Yeah, metallic splashes, maybe. And I'm gonna be taking the Fluffy Crease Brush. This is by Unique, but it's not released yet. It will be released December 1st. Normally, I don't like using products you guys can't get your hands on. I don't think it's very nice or fair. However, this brush is so good. Like, I can't help it. I can't help it. I need it. There's no other brush like it. It's so good. It's the perfect amount of fluff. It's the perfect amount of non-fluff. It's the perfect size. It's literally perfection. So December 1st, make sure you have my site memorized, rayahopebeauty.com. You're gonna grab it. I'm sure it'll be like 15, 18 bucks, but worth every single penny. I'm gonna grab like 5 more. These are so good. Aw, thanks, Stephanie. Okay, so we're just going to pop this in our crease. So this is the Beachfront Bronzer. And I know some of you guys watch and you're like, oh, I have bronzer, I'm gonna do that and it'll look exactly the same. And you guys will message me and you're like, I put bronzer on my crease and it looked like mud. We're using this bronzer now? Okay. It really makes a difference that you're using the same products I am. I mean, you can try these techniques with different brands, but it may not look as good, and it may not do it exactly, it may not turn out exactly how you're seeing it on your computer, your phone, or however you're watching me. So some bronzers are too muddy, they're too dark, or they're too like neutral. The Beachfront Bronzer in Hermosa is perfect for doing this. So perfect. Aw, thanks, Lauren. So we're just popping this in our crease. See how it just kind of adds a little dimension? We're gonna kind of do little swirls on our brow bone to bring it up a little bit higher. This is I get so tongue-tied. This is a really good trick for you guys if you have hooded eyes or if you have smaller eyes. Open your eyes and pop it on your brow bone. That way when you have your eyes open, you can still see what's going on underneath. Which was on my order, I got the shirt. Aw, thanks, Sandra. Twice a year, Francis. That is the Fluffy Crease Brush by Unique. It's gonna be released December 1st. I wish. I'd be a busy woman if I could. Okay, so now, well, I am a really busy woman. Be even busier, I'd be nuts. Okay, so this brush right here, this is a MAC 224 brush. It's kind of just like a tapered, smaller tapered one. And I'm gonna just take the same thing, bronzer, and I'm really gonna kind of dig into my crease here and really kind of carve out my eye. This is gonna add even more dimension, and it's gonna darken up the eye look. I wasn't sure. Yeah, everyone's different. It'll usually last me like 5 months before I'm like sad, where I wanna get done again. Okay, so kind of carve it out. And if you guys haven't done so, make sure you click that share button in the bottom left-hand corner or invite your friends to watch, share it to your friends' walls. It's a big, big help for me, so I really appreciate you guys doing that. Okay, so crease done. All right, so now we're gonna take a pause on that, and I'm actually gonna take the highlight that I used here and here and here. So this is the Touch of the Lumenizer, is what we used for here, in the shade Lustrous, and I'm gonna grab Unique's Deluxe brush. Oh no, I hope they numbed you. No, my hair's already done. It's just pinned back, so it kind of looks like a hot mess. And I haven't washed it in a few days, so that's probably why it looks undone. But I do have a scheduled live with Launch on the 26th at 9 a.m. So if you do want to watch a hair tutorial that has a giveaway included, make sure you tune in. All right, so I'm just taking the shade Lustrous, which is the highlight, and I am just gonna pat this on my eyelid using the Deluxe brush. And this is gonna give us a really pretty bronzy eye look. Balling on a budget, because we used it for our highlight. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that so easy? And it's pigmented enough so it's showing up and it's super easy to blend. Love it, I'm loving it. All right, so same thing over here. And this works because it's like a bronzy highlight. So the bronzy highlight with the bronzer, it's just gonna give you this really pretty kind of bronzy eye. Hi Tina. Yay, thanks Jackie. I've really been very curious, but I really want mine done. I don't want it to hurt. How costly? It's pretty expensive. Yeah, this is Lustrous. This is the color Lustrous. Daisy, have you gotten your products yet in the mail? I remember, didn't I color match you? I think I color matched you. Keep trying. I watched my lives back from like 3 years ago, and all I can say is practice makes better. So just keep at it, keep practicing, keep trying new things. Started flaking on my cheeks. Does that mean it's time to throw away? How long have you had it? Now water days. Oh, yeah, you could try Benevolent. You might need to put like more of it on, but I think it would work. Know about it? Have you been joining? You don't know about it. Hi, Lori. So to join, it's super easy. It's 99 bucks and you get a kit worth like $400 worth of products, and it comes with online training, a free website. There's no fees or like penalties or anything. The only minimum is like $40 a month to sell or buy, both count towards that. Like I said, you get a free website, you get free training. It's the best job ever. Hello. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Dip and Draw eyeliner by Unique in the shade Perfect, which is like the black. They were talking about lip fillers. I was saying that's expensive. Okay. Okay, Daisy, message me and we can get you squared away. Yay, Tina. Awesome. Thank you for ordering. All right, so I'm going to take my eyeliner in the shade Perfect and we are just going to do a straight line up and over. This is going to make our lashes look a little more thicker than they normally are. And then I'm just going to bring this down into this corner just to kind of even it out. And I am like not one to sugarcoat it. Like I am not that good at doing wing liner on myself, but this makes me feel like a professional. Like that is just, it's so easy to use. So same thing over here. Hopefully you guys can see. So I just really like slowly lower it to the lash line. And then I'll just start pulling away, and then on this side, keep my eye open, and then just drag it slowly. And then I'll go back and make sure that I touched it up enough to be closer to the lash line. But you guys, it doesn't need to be perfect. We're gonna throw on some epic mascara. It's gonna look fabulous. So you don't even need to like do it that carefully. Yeah, the eyeliner is game changer. I feel like I have to change my name. Talking to the other. I know, right? You have to do the mouth where you're like focusing. Did you say no? They're constantly changing the products that come in the kit, so I don't even know what they are anymore. They change it really frequently. So the best way to see what comes in the presenter's kit, if you're wanting to sell, I always tell you guys, like, maybe I don't always tell you. I tell you if you message me. If you're not wanting to sell, it would just be an added expense. But if you are wanting to have a little side hustle, becoming a presenter is awesome. But you can see what the contents are at rayahopebeauty.com and you'll click join. If you'll scroll down, you'll see a little area. It'll say something like explore the kit. You click that, you can see what comes in the kit. You don't get to customize it. It's all pre-designed. My eyes, when you look into them, I love my eyes when you look into them. I love my name. What? Okay, so now we're taking, I know, isn't this pretty? So that was just Beachfront Bronzer, Touch of the Mode Lumenizer in the shade Lustrous on our eyes. When you say you're talking about the kit, you said something about 4 days to be an active presenter. So you're not, so to be an active presenter, the minimum to sell or to buy to be active is $40 a month. It's the best way to describe it. Okay, so now we're gonna take our eyeliner and we're gonna just do our waterline. And I love this eyeliner. It actually stays in a place, stays where you put it. I hate when eyeliner like builds up in your tear ducts. That's like my pet peeve. This does not do that. Okay, weirded me out. Okay, so I'm going to, I know, I was like, okay, now I'm getting scared. Delete block. Okay, so I'm gonna just do a little line on my waterline. So I get asked a lot how I do this. I literally just hold the pencil. Yeah, I did, I blocked him. That was weird. And I just kind of blink onto it. That kind of like forces my eyelid down on it and makes it easier to draw. I mean, you could like do the whole like lift it up and draw, but that works just fine. And then you could even go kind of like close your eyes, but stick your pencil in there and kind of back and forth. Are my natural lashes curly? The lash serum really helps like curl them. I don't curl them. I've never really had curly lashes. But the lash serum that I use every single night, it's called the Esteem lash serum. It's under eyes on the website. It's so good. Helps to curl them. Yeah, I was like, At first I thought it was like a girl, and then that's when I had to like look at the little picture. I was like, oh wait, this is getting weird. That escalated quickly. Aw, thank you. My day is going great. Okay, so now I'm going in with the Epic Mascara. Sorry, my nose kind of itches. I'm gonna go in with the Epic Mascara. And this is part of this month's kudos, so if you have not snagged it, you definitely need to. It is amazing. Gives amazing length and volume, and it's just like a regular mascara, so there's no tricks involved. Just throw it on, and seriously so good. Yeah, so if you are having like a tough time with getting your lashes to curl, I would highly recommend the Esteem lash serum. So good, helps your lashes grow like weeds, and they come in a little more curled. The 3D Fire mascara also curls them really well for me. Okay. Okay, so I do my Epic mascara, and then I go immediately in with my 3D Fiber mascara. This is what Unique's like known for. You get two when you buy it, so this is the 3D Fibers. So you get a gel and a fiber. You're gonna go first in with the gel. And now I get asked this a lot as well. It is a gel, so it's not gonna be like wet. It's gonna be more tacky, more dry, but it's a gel, so completely normal, completely fine. And you're gonna go over the the Epic is what I like to do. And then this is when I get my lashes to curl. I kind of roll the wand on the back of my lashes. So now I'm gonna go in with my fibers. It's like a fuzzy little wand. I roll it on the back of my hand to get the fibers like on the wand so it doesn't fall. And then I'll very gently swipe it from the mid to the ends of the lash, and then I'll apply the fibers on the back of the lashes as well. This is gonna help them look like thicker. So if your 3D Fire mascara is like super dry, so we are going back and forth. So sometimes you will get fibers in the gel, and that will cause it to be a little more dry. What you could do is you could spray this wand with your rose water if you have a rose water, or with a setting spray just to get it a little more moist, and then pump it a little bit, or swirl it rather, and that'll help bring it back to life. What you can also do is while you're doing the rest of your makeup before you get to your eyes, you can put the gel underneath your leg to warm it up, to warm up the gel to make it a little more manageable. I've also seen girls have a flat iron on and just set the tube in between the plates like this, so it warms up the gel. I haven't really needed to. I don't have any issue. But if I do feel like it is getting a little bit dry, then I'll put it underneath my leg while I'm doing my foundation and stuff. My body temperature will warm it up for me. All right, so that's the gel. Immediately go in with the fibers. Apply to the mid and the ends of my lash. I always say the fibers remind me of the magnet. Yeah, totally, Amy. Absolutely. So if you get mascara on your eyelids, the best advice I could give you is to look down while you're doing it. So have a mirror lower than what you're doing. It'll make you like kind of open your eyes a little bit more. Really helps. All right, so I only do the gel on the bottom lash line because this is a gel. It's not gonna run or like leave a mark. And if you have really long lashes like I do, it kind of is difficult to not let them touch the bottom of your under eye, so that really helps. Okay, so now it's time to seal up those fibers. So now we're gonna go in with the gel again and seal up all the fibers so they don't go anywhere. Just like so. And you can do as many coats as you want of the 3D fiber as long as it ends with the gel, but I always do 2 coats. And then I focus that second coat of fibers just on the tips of the lashes. Same thing over here. And we pop over on the other eye to let those fibers really settle onto the lashes. 1, so the gel doesn't pick them up and put them back in here. And 2, we want to give time for them to kind of like stick to the gel. And when I am doing my mascara, something I've also noticed that helps is, here, I'll show you. Let me do the bottom lash line. Okay, so what I do that I've noticed helps, when you are, pull this way. Kind of like fling it out this way. It's gonna kind of pull your lashes out. I live in California. I live in San Diego. And then seal up those fibers. So nothing's going nowhere. No, I wear fake eyelashes once a year. We have a gala. And that's it. I used to wear falsies like if I was going to a wedding or things like that, and I don't feel like I need to. I feel like this is like dramatic. Like I feel like they look like false lashes. All right, so I always end with my Epic mascara. One, it gives you a little more insurance on those fibers staying in place, and two, I feel like it just adds a little oomph to our lashes. And I love the wand on this, like the little teeth that are on that wand really kind of comb through. I really love it. And that's it. Oh, nice, Jen. Okay, so our eyes are done. How fast and easy is that? Like anyone can do that. Bronzer, highlight, mascara, you're good to go. All right, so now for our lips today. Oh, I put it on there. For our lips today, I'm gonna do, this was actually like one of my first loves. One of my first favorite nude lips. It's the OG lip. All right, so we're gonna go in first with the lip liner in the shade Pouty. I love this one because it's creamy, glides on, it's matte, has an all-day hold. It's only 15 bucks, and it's not a nude lip liner that's gonna wash you out. It's very like true nude where it's gonna match your lips, which is really great. Tenacious, Jennifer. I'm pretty sure that was it. That's my favorite. So here we go with lip liner in Pouty. And this one's a really great one for overdrawing your lips because as you can see how it's so close to the lip color? And lining your lips before you put on your lipstick it makes such a big difference. It helps to keep your lipstick in place, helps to make your lips look bigger, more defined. And like I said, it helps your lipstick not bleed. Same thing on top. So hard to talk and do this. All right, make sure they look even. Yeah, so creamy. And then another thing I like to do with if I'm doing a nude lip, I'll take it and I'll just color in the edging like this. Helps to kind of like ombre your lips, but it's also gonna help them it's gonna help them look bigger. Awesome. Would you consider that one of the neutral colors? Yes, for sure. This one would go with a lot of the colors. This was our first nude lipstick, so it was designed to go with a lot of them. Okay, so now this is the lipstick in the shade Affluent. This one, again, one of my favorites. It's a great nude lipstick if a lot of nude lipsticks wash you out. This one won't. It'll be great. It's more of a mauve-y nude, which looks good on like everyone. It's what do they call those nude lipsticks? Like a universal nude lipstick. So this is a great one to grab as a gift for someone, or if you're like, I really want to try nude lipsticks but I don't know which one to get. This is like one to look great on everybody. I love wearing lipstick. All right, so this is Affluent is the name. How pretty is that? Isn't that so great? It's such a good everyday. Yeah, it's so good. Affluent is the name of this one. Definitely one of my favorites. And it's super creamy. As you can see, it's not like shimmery or anything like that. It's just very creamy, so it's super hydrating. It's great for the winter time when your lips need the hydration, but has a great hold, will last with like, you know, I mean, if you're eating a gigantic cheeseburger, it's probably not gonna last, but this is really great for just throughout the day. Yes, lip liner and Pouty, lipstick, and Affluent. All right, so last thing we're gonna do is spray our face down. I go like hog wild with this, and I do this because this is going to take away the makeupy look. It's going to seal everything up. It's going to make everything just look matte and full coverage. It literally is like game changer. So if you struggle with your makeup looking like greasy or oily, the Touch Pull setting spray would be great for you. Yes, I do, Jessica. And like those have more neutral brown. No, Sublime would be more, it's kind of in between like pink and peachy. But this one is going to be more of like a brown undertone, Affluent. Lip liner in the shade Pouty. I'll do a recap. So I'm wearing the BB Flawless Complexion Enhancer with the Skin Perfecting Concealer. So the shade Bisque, the shade Organza. I set it with my Touch Pull Hold Setting Powder. I went in with my pressed powder in the shade Taffeta. I'm wearing the Beachfront Bronzer in Hermosa for my contour and the crease of my eye. I'm wearing the blush in the shade Serene. And then we did the Touch a la Mode Lumenizer in the shade Lustrous for a highlight and the color on our eyelid. We did the Dip and Draw and the regular eyeliners, both in the shade Perfect. We did the 3D Fiber Mascara and the Epic Mascara on our lashes. And then on our lips, I have on Pouty Lip Liner and the lipstick in Affluent. And then we set it all with our Touch Pull setting spray. I also sprayed this before I put on my makeup, and I have on the Glorious Face Primer underneath my makeup as well. I always do that before because I like to let it sit on my skin for a few minutes before I go in with makeup. So that is the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure that you snag, I know, I hold my breath too. Make sure you snag whatever I use right here, rayhopebeauty.com. Everything has a love it guarantee. Make sure you shoot me a message if you need help being color matched or just have any makeup questions. I would love to help you guys. Have a wonderful Tuesday, and I will I be live tomorrow? I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow because my kids are out of school, so it's so hard to plan it out when they're sleeping. But oh, thanks, Jody. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. So I will see you guys soon. And yeah, message me if you guys have any questions, or if I missed your question, shoot me a message. Have a great day. Bye.